Calling all Demogore guys and gals. I'm Larry Saperstein, joined as always by Jacob Bellotti, and it's time for a very special Halloween edition of Let's Talk About That.
All systems are a go.
Talking database activated.
Begin in 3, 2, 1.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about what? Let's talk about who? Let's talk about me. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about that.
Girl, I cannot believe we are talking about that.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Let's talk about that.
I mean, this is crazy. Look
Yes.
at me.
Larry is in full Demogorgon costume.
I love it.
I'm doing Henry Creel. We're obviously on theme for Stranger Things.
Stranger Things season 5.
We're
Here
so
it comes. We are so excited. I think this might be my favorite Halloween costume I've ever done. Don't have to get ready at all.
I know it's stunning because your costume looks like the uncomfortable one, but it's actually my costume that's uncomfortable here.
I mean, let's see who's saying what when we're done with this episode, okay? But this is actually basically how I look when I wake up in the morning.
It is. It's very close, I would say.
You're supposed to say I'm beautiful when I wake up.
Oh, no. I was going to say it's just missing some of the slime.
Jacob. You were supposed to tell me how beautiful I look when I wake up in the morning, and that this is the furthest thing from me that I have ever looked because I'm so gorgeous.
Oh, I actually think it's very close.
Okay. Well, I just want to clarify that I'm not just any old Demogorgon.
Yeah.
Okay? I am the Demogorgon from season 1.
Oh,
I'm season 1 Demogorgon.
Okay, that Demogorgon was pretty fierce.
That Demogorgon was fierce. Okay, that Demogorgon ate up Barb.
Yeah.
And I would do it again.
Yeah, and I'm Henry before he killed all the children.
Okay, so you're nice Henry.
Nice Henry, the helpful Henry.
I feel like, do Henry and the Demogorgon ever have a moment? No, not really.
Well, Henry controls the Demogorgon.
Oh.
But
Well, then I should be Henry in this relationship.
that's true because you are very controlling.
I'm not very controlling.
Honey, you're just teeing them up to me. It's like watermelons.
I know. Watermelons?
How am I supposed to miss it?
Watermelons?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean it's like it's so easy to hit it with a driver?
Yes.
Well, it's the Halloween episode.
It is. Which means another episode of us being intensely uncomfortable the whole time.
I can't believe it's already Halloween again.
My God, it's my favorite holiday.
It is my favorite holiday as well. Last year, we were Glinda and Elphaba. Yes,
I know. And even though there is another Wicked movie coming, we thought it would be more appropriate this year to celebrate Stranger Things because that is like, an all-timer for me.
I couldn't do another Elphaba full green makeup moment,
too. Yes, it was just everywhere.
Props to Cynthia Erivo and all the ladies who play Elphaba every single day on that stage because just wearing that green makeup for 1 hour was like the worst thing of my life.
Was it? That was the worst thing of your life?
Okay, not the worst thing of my life. It was the worst. It was very hot. And I felt like the green was getting on everything and it was melting, and I felt like I was getting the green on the microphone.
Yeah.
And so it was very overwhelming. Also, this is something that people don't talk about.
Yeah.
Is it made my eyesight weird because there was like green around my eyes. Mm-hmm. So everything looked like red. You know how like the opposite of green is red?
Yeah.
So it made everything look very like red shifted and it was very, very, very strange.
Okay. Well, my heart goes out to you.
This, I can see you pretty well. Can you see me?
No, I can't see anything without my glasses, unfortunately. So I don't see you at all, really.
So this is an audio podcast for you as well today.
It is. I'm getting the full audio listening experience. Is that headpiece hot?
Well, the face part is pretty breathable.
Yeah.
So-
I can see that.
So I'm
You kind of look like a starfish from where I am. Like with my eyesight right now.
So you think I'm a star?
I see a starfish
So you think I'm a star?
who's fishy. Hello. Fishy queen.
I don't feel like a starfish. I feel like a Demogorgon. Fierce.
Oh, okay. Fierce.
Demogorgon fierce.
And those Demogorgons, so skinny. My God.
so skinny.
They are so skinny. I would kill to be as skinny as a Demogorgon.
And those arm muscles on those
Oh my
Demogorgons.
God, don't even
you
get
know
me started.
those arm muscles. Hello.
Are we attracted to Demogorgons?
No. But let me tell you, there's some gay somewhere that is.
Yes, there definitely is.
So shout out to
Speaking of gay, Henry Creel. Gay. Hello.
Is he canonically gay?
Well, he should be. Jamie Campbell Bower, I think, is gay.
Okay. Is that confirmed?
I think so, but, the Vecnussy.
Right.
You know.
Vecna is, that T.
Yeah. Vecna's
Are we
that
attracted
girl.
to Vecna?
A little.
I'm not.
A little.
I'm
A
not.
little. He just
Well,
got that-
but people
he's got that authoritativeness. You know what I mean?
People were attracted to Vecna
Yeah.
when it was airing, right?
I think so. Well, that's where the Vecnussy came from.
Vecnussy.
Yes.
That Vecnussy.
Yes.
But no one's doing that ussy anymore.
No, but I think people realized how horrifically disgusting it was.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 I see that.
Yeah.
So what do you want to talk about today?
Halloween, I guess. I don't know.
That's it? You didn't do any preparation?
No, I did absolutely no preparation for this whatsoever.
Well, there's Halloween movies.
Mm-hmm. We talked quite a lot about some Halloween movies last year.
Yes,
because
and I can't remember now if last year we included the Harry Potter films in our discussion of Halloween. I don't remember if we watched the Harry Potter films leading up to Halloween or post Halloween.
we watched them after. You did not have not seen Harry Potter.
Well, so now I've seen all the Harry Potter films.
I don't classify those as Halloween movies whatsoever.
You classify them as
oddly
Christmas
enough.
movies?
No, I classify them as fantasy movies.
Oh, so they don't have an associated holiday?
They don't for me. I know
Okay.
some people think Christmas, but also there's only one movie where they talk about Christmas.
Right,
and
it's the first one. Right.
So the rest
I mean,
of them, no association.
I think the association with Christmas is that you're indoors, you're snuggling up, you're watching movies,
yeah,
and it's a
'cause
great.
it's so cold here in Los Angeles.
Remember when watching 12 hours of a movie franchise was like the longest thing ever that you could do?
I feel like I do that weekly.
But do you remember when we were younger? It was like, oh my God, I watched all of the Harry Potters in one weekend. And it's like, no, that is crazy. You watched 12 hours of movies?
You're watching 12 hours of TikTok in one day.
Yeah.
All these people.
Well, now every episode of Stranger Things is the length of a Harry Potter film.
Yeah, that's true.
So, it's like if you want to watch an entire season of Stranger Things, you're watching the same length as the movies.
I know.
That's all of the Harry Potter films.
I know. Did you know, by the way, I was just thinking about this.
What?
If you listen to all of our episodes,
Yeah.
you would be listening for 2.5 days at this point.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
50,
This is 57, I think?
Yeah, 57 hours at least.
Yeah.
That's over 2 days.
I know.
Well, maybe someone will do it. We'll give you a prize.
Yeah, we'll send you some custom merch if you listen to every episode back to back.
We'll make the custom merch
Also,
and then give
no
it to
sleeping
you.
allowed in between.
Yes,
so
that's the challenge.
It's kind of a form of torture. If
That's
you
the
think about
challenge.
It. Yeah.
It is. Someone who is getting ready for Halloween and doing their, maybe that's a form of something that they would enjoy for Halloween.
Yeah. What do you think of doing extravagant Halloween costumes?
I think it's great. I think people don't realize when they make the decision that they're going to do an extravagant Halloween costume that it's going to be very uncomfortable and very expensive.
Yes.
And that your range of motion is going to be very limited.
Remember when Heidi Klum was a worm?
Yeah, I do. Well, what's she going to do this year? That's always the big question.
I know. We'll have to find out.
Is what is going to be the Heidi Klum costume? She's going to be La Roche. No,
No,
that
no.
that
She
insinuates
she
bad
can't
things.
do that. She
But
can't
wouldn't that
do
be funny?
She should
What
be
if
Nina.
Law Roach? Yeah. What if Law Roach does Heidi Klum?
That would be funny.
Right?
Yeah. That would
Because
be
now they're
funny.
besties.
Yeah, all he'd have to do is throw on an ugly plain dress and a
Ugly?
blonde wig. Well, you cannot deny that her outfits on this season of Project Runway were horrific. She did not look good
Some
on
of
the
them
runway.
were bad.
She did not look good on the runway. That is just a fact.
Some of them were okay, but some of them were bad. What I didn't love was like anytime they would announce anything, they'd be like, and here to tell you about streetwear is the expert Law Roach. Like, here to tell you about avant-garde is the expert of avant-garde Law Roach. Like, he's in every episode, and yet they pretend like he is like some special guest.
No, they introduce him the same every single time. It's
Image architect.
image architect and style icon Law Roach.
What
That's
is
how
an
they-
image architect?
Nobody knows. It's just a made up term that makes him sound very impressive.
Well, what if I want to be an image architect?
Well, not in that costume, you're not, honey.
What? I've architected this image of me in the Demogorgon costume.
So extravagant Halloween costumes.
Well, does this classify as an extravagant?
No.
Oh, so
no,
what?
no.
Like
I'm
when I
talking,
went
like,
in
full prosthetics. Like if this Demogorgon costume were to be like
the real tea.
like the real tea with like full body prosthetics to like extend it, you know.
I just feel like yes, that is really fun
and a custom made headpiece
right.
that opens and closes.
I think props to you, Mama. You know what I mean for
Yeah.
doing that for
Yeah.
your commitment.
Mm-hmm.
I think it depends on what your goals are for Halloween. If your goals are to go out and party and drink and like be at a lot of parties and go, bar hopping or whatever, then you're going to not have a really great time in your extravagant costume because the second you get into an Uber, it's over.
No. You would only be doing those for like one party. You're going to a house. You're going to
Right.
an event.
I mean, okay, like 2 years ago, I did like full drag and I wore like
remember.
a breastplate and everything. And that was fun.
Well, I have
For
to,
me.
I have to clock you about that. And I want your opinion on this.
Are you going to insult me?
No, but I'm insulting it as a concept. Ready? What do you think about gays who are not drag queens doing full drag for Halloween and then calling themselves queens? What do you think about that?
Are they calling themselves drag queens after just doing it once?
Well, yes, they are. They're
Well, if it starts their
when
journey-
when they reminisce back on that Halloween,
Mm-hmm.
they say, "Yeah, I did full drag."
So what I just said, I did full drag.
Yes, exactly.
Well, you don't have to be a full-time drag queen to do full drag.
No, but I feel like Halloween should be separated from drag. That's my opinion.
But sometimes, okay, here's what I did. When I did full drag, right? I had like a Maleficent dress and like a Maleficent.
you were actually doing cosplay.
No, I wasn't.
Yes.
Because I wasn't dressed as Maleficent.
Well, you wore a Maleficent costume.
No, I was a girl in a Maleficent costume. I was going in drag as a girl who was doing sexy Maleficent.
Uh-huh.
Like, you know how like, okay, if a drag queen
Yeah.
does the like famous, Regina George bunny outfit. Okay, if a girl does that outfit, right?
Yeah.
It's just like kind of a regular costume. It's like a sexy costume. It's not really like anything crazy to write home about.
Mm-hmm.
But if a drag queen does that costume, then it's a reference.
Yes.
So I think that, and it's also more work to be in full drag, and then layered on top of that is a Halloween costume.
Right. But what I'm
Which
talking
is, I
about
think,
is just
similar
regular
to what
gay
I did,
people.
but less sexy.
Right. But I'm saying like regular gay people who are not drag queens
Getting in.
doing full drag on Halloween.
But sometimes Halloween is where gay people discover their love of drag.
I fully disagree with that statement. I don't think that's true at all.
I'm sorry, I really disagree with you.
Those
I think
who
there's
love drag were putting towels on their heads as a child, pretending it was their long hair and whipping it around. They were pulling up their
sometimes those gay people are the same ones that on Halloween when they turn 19 in college are like, you know what, I'm finally gonna do it. I'm finally gonna get in drag.
I fully disagree. I really think drag queens hate Halloween.
Well, once they're professional and it becomes a job, yeah.
But
like they can maybe.
Do you think it's annoying to see people doing like what their job is for Halloween as like a costume?
That would be like me saying that I hate seeing community theater because my job is an actor, and that means no one can ever do acting for fun.
So you hate community
No,
theater.
I love community theater.
Wow, Larry
I'm saying I
revealed.
love community theater.
That's not what
That
they
would
can do with the soundbite.
That would be like you saying that you hate when people write poetry because you're a professional writer.
I do hate when people write poetry, now that you mention it.
Jacob. No, you don't.
No,
You know,
I don't.
everyone's allowed to have their own. We cannot.
I just feel like we should come up with a term for it other than drag, because it's not drag.
Jacob, it's too turbulent of a political time for you to be policing people's freedom of expression. We stand with free speech and freedom of
we
expression.
sure do. We stood with Jimmy Kimmel while he was suspended, girl.
Yeah. And so I will not sit here on Let's Talk About That
I'm
podcast
just saying
and try to police someone's freedom of expression.
I'm just saying that if you dress up as a girl on Halloween, I don't consider that drag.
I do.
I think
you
it
might
is-
not be a drag queen full time, and unless you have a persona independently of the Halloween costume.
Drag is extraordinary, though. Like, nobody's doing that level on
Some
Halloween.
people are.
Like whom? Name them.
I don't know.
Name them. You don't know.
People.
Uh-huh.
Well, when I did drag on Halloween, it was pretty, heightened. It was the best I've ever looked in drag. I did a full beat, all like it Steven helped me with it. It was like all day. Mm-hmm. And you're saying that wasn't extraordinary? What's your just definition of extraordinary?
Something that makes you go, wow.
But I think then by saying that, you are discounting all of the like beauty queens like on Drag Race. Like you're discounting like Georges and all of those.
Oh, the spangled bodysuit queens.
Yeah, like the body girls. You're saying that that's not spectacular.
But I still went, wow, when Violet Chachki wore a corset that like literally cut her in half.
Yeah.
So I'm not discounting the body.
So you're
girls.
saying that, okay, so I think what I'm getting is you're saying that someone doing a Halloween costume, even though they're in drag, it's not drag because it doesn't have the level of
because
critique,
it's not serious.
society critique.
Because it's not like, it's not
It doesn't have the perspective, the point of view.
exactly, and it's not their job, it's not their dream. It's like people are
you
just
don't know that though. Some people it is.
No, but I'm saying it's like they're doing a costume. They're not doing drag. They're doing a costume.
But do you think that if someone is, getting up into drag like every once in a while, but maybe it's not their job or their dream, that they aren't doing drag? Even if they're really what if they're really talented at it, but they don't?
If they're doing it every once in a while, then they're doing drag. If you do it on Halloween, it's a costume. That's what I'm saying.
I think you can be doing drag. Okay, what I don't think is that drag is inherently a costume. Like if you have a drag persona and on Halloween you get up into that drag persona, that to me is not a Halloween costume. That's you in
No,
drag.
that's you doing drag.
But if you are in your drag persona and then layered on top of that is your drag persona in a Halloween costume,
But that's what
then
drag
that's a Halloween
queens
costume.
do.
Not well, some, not always.
But do you see the flaw
No,
in your argument?
I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. I'm not sure.
If somebody who does not do drag dresses up as a woman or a man, drag kings as well,
Yeah.
on Halloween, that is a costume that is not drag. It's a costume. It's a Halloween costume. It's not drag.
But like drag is inherently dressing up and as messing with gender.
But that's what I'm saying. You have to distinguish
So you're
the
saying-
holiday. You have to distinguish the holiday from real
I think
life.
that is a lot of hoops to jump through just for one day of the year. That is a lot
Well,
of
but that's
mental.
what I'm saying.
But that's a lot of mental gymnastics to say. Okay, because you do drag. If you're dressing up and you're gender bending or doing whatever, that's messing with gender, and that's your costume. Any other day of the year, it's a drag, but on Halloween, it's not drag. That's a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
I think that's a bit of mental gymnastics.
I think you're a bit of mental gymnastics, quite frankly.
So I'm a gymnast. I'm flexible.
No.
I'm a gymnast.
Mental gymnastics.
No. Beautiful gymnastics. Well, anyway, this year we're not doing drag.
No, we are not. I don't think we're being anything for Halloween.
I won't do drag again on Halloween.
Yes.
It I love drag. I really respect drag queens. I will forever be a patron.
So politically correct.
I will forever be a patron
What are you running for office?
of the drag arts.
Uh-huh.
Being in drag ruined my evening. It made it so impossible to enjoy anything.
Yeah, I know.
My feet hurt. I couldn't walk.
I'm well aware, honey. I've done drag many, many times.
I know. It's just like I couldn't walk. My feet hurt. I don't want to do it again. So this is, I'm a Demogorgon this year.
Yeah, that is like it's almost like a pajama onesie.
Yeah,
You
with these gloves and
Yeah.
and a hat.
Yeah.
Now the only thing is,
I'm kind of jealous. It looks very comfortable.
I mean, it is nice and it is breathable. It breathes.
Yeah.
The material is breathable. The only thing is, like, if I wore this to an actual party, I wouldn't be able to like eat or drink anything
Yeah.
because there's fabric.
You could cut a
actively-
little hole where the mouth is.
Maybe that would
where your mouth is,
that would be the only way to do it.
Yeah.
So that's food for thought for the makers of this costume. In future editions of this
Yeah.
costume, maybe they should include like a mouth hole.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling that this like version of this costume has probably been around since season 1 of this
Season
show.
1 of the show, probably.
I feel like this is a season 1 costume.
Yeah.
it
it looks like it.
Because
for
the
sure.
Demogorgon isn't as heavily featured after season 1.
It looks very season 1.
Hey. Bitch, I'm a season 5. Well, I just said I was the season 1. I'm the season 1 Demogorgon.
Yeah,
So,
that's
I
true.
guess that's not an insult.
Yeah.
Because that Demogorgon, you said it yourself, was really tea.
It's very funny how the flaps around the side of your face like wiggle when you move your head.
Oh, yeah. Hey, girl. Hey. Miss Dema.
Oh God,
Miss
the
Gorgon.
flapping fingers.
Yes. I love these fingers.
They're almost like the hot dog hands. Remember those?
From Everything Everywhere All at Once.
But they sell those. And,
They sell the hot dog hands?
yeah,
Huh. Interesting.
yeah.
I think Stranger Things is a good category for Halloween costumes.
Absolutely.
I don't often see many people doing it.
A lot of people did. I remember when it first came out. A lot of people did 11.
Okay.
They did like a hospital gown with a box of Eggo waffles. A lot of people did that.
I also didn't people do like the Ghostbusters like in season 2 that it is
It's
Halloween, and then
yeah.
they dress up as the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, mhm.
And then people did the Ghostbuster like the Stranger Things kids in the Ghostbusters costumes
Yeah.
for Halloween.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I just feel like I don't see as much
Oh, a lot of people did season 4. They did the Hellfire Club shirt. They were Eddie.
Okay.
A lot of people did like Eddie
Okay.
Munson.
See, maybe Netflix missed it because they're premiering in November when they really
Well,
should have.
they've done they theme their premieres around when the show is actually taking place. Like what
Oh,
season.
okay.
Like season 3 came out in the summer. It came out I think 4th of July.
Right, and then it was a July 4th.
4th of July. And then
Right.
season 2 came out on Halloween, and it was the Halloween season.
Oh, okay.
You know, so they kind of do it based on when it's taking place during the year, I think.
Okay. All right. Well, they missed an opportunity to have people dress as whatever the big iconic thing from season, because there's going to be like a new big iconic.
I don't know if there is. I mean, there might be a new monster. Yeah,
But there's
probably gonna be a new
always like
monster.
a new big iconic thing in every season,
right.
and it's like season 4 was Eddie, but also
season
Vecna.
5 is really like a continuation of season 4. You know,
Right, because now we know who the villain is, and it's just up to the gang to defeat it.
But there's probably going to be like a new monster type.
Yeah.
You know, season 1 was the Demogorgon, as portrayed beautifully by you.
Yes.
And season 2 had the Demodogs.
The Demodogs.
Season 3 had the Blob.
The Blob.
Remember the flesh blob?
Oh yeah.
And then like season
4
4
was
had
Vecna.
Vecna, you know.
And then we
so
don't know what season 5.
There might be a fun little new
Demodogs
thing.
makes me think of you ever watch The Fairly Odd Parents?
When I was very young.
There was a character his name was like Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale
Yes,
Dimmadome.
the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Doug
of
Dimmadome,
course.
owner of the Dimsdale
Famously,
Dimmadome.
The Dimsdale
That's
Dimmadome.
what Demodogs makes me think of.
Oh, okay.
Doug Demodog.
Yeah.
Doug Dimmadome.
Remember when they absolutely annihilated what's his name? Bob Newby.
Oh, we're back to Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I thought we were still
Sean
on,
Astin.
I thought we were still on the Fairly Odd Parents.
Sorry, SAG-AFTRA president Sean Astin.
Yes, newly elected.
Got absolutely mauled by a Demodog.
Yeah, I do remember that. That's unfortunate.
Do you have like a favorite Halloween movie?
Yes, Halloween Town.
Oh yeah, we
Halloween
went through
Town 2, Calabar's Revenge, Halloween
Yeah,
Town 3,
yeah.
Halloween Town High,
that.
Halloween
What about
Town
like
4.
a Halloween TV show?
It might be becoming Gilmore Girls as like the fall show.
No, we all know it's Sullivan's Crossing as referenced in a previous episode.
But Sullivan's Crossing really is a summer show.
Well, I'll tell you my Halloween show. It's Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, okay.
Because it's literally haunted and witchy.
When I was in high school, I watched like 4 seasons of Supernatural. You ever watch that show?
No, I
with
didn't.
Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles.
Yes.
It was a CW show.
Yes, I know you liked that show.
I don't really have an opinion on it.
Although I think you were forced to watch it.
I was
if
forced to
remember
watch it.
correctly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But I don't really have an opinion. Like, it was a fine show.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have an opinion on it. Are there like I only bring it up because it has the supernatural element. Well, does Wednesday count as like a
Sure,
Halloween
Wednesday
show?
could be a Halloween show.
I could see that as like being, that's probably my
Yeah.
favorite.
Girl, the Wednesday costumes this year are going to be absurd. We're going to see
Everyone doing Wednesday.
So many people are going to do Wednesday.
But like the thing about that is people have been doing the Addams Family as a Halloween costume for decades.
This is true.
Most
often it's families that do that.
Yeah.
They'll do the Addams.
But now it'll be like, girls doing like
There's
the
some,
Wednesday gang.
super Halloween families out there.
Really?
Oh yeah, there's like families that are like
Have you researched
internet
them?
famous just because they like do Halloween costumes.
Let's get them on the pod. I need to pick their brains.
Well, it's too late. This is the Halloween episode.
I know. It's too late. They've already been building their costumes for the last
Yeah.
like 3 months.
I remember when I was growing up, they had like very close to our town one of those like haunted like things.
Okay.
And it was like you would go and there was like a corn maze and there was a little hay ride and then like a lot of people would jump out and scare you.
Like a haunted hayride?
Yes, but
Or like a haunted corn maze?
It was more like the maze, you
Yeah.
know, like and it was like people in the maze would jump out at you.
Ugh.
I think it was like Nights of Terror. I can't remember what it was called.
Yeah, we had one too.
But I was wondering if that's like a common thing. Is that like a normal?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, we had we had like haunted corn mazes in different places, and then we also, I do not remember the name of it at all, but we had like a scare park that they built in like one of the like big, you know, kind of county parks, and it was almost like, you know, Halloween Horror Nights. They built scare mazes, but there were no rides. The only thing to do there was scare mazes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And you would like, but it was like really fully themed. Like it wasn't like just going through the maze and like someone pops out of the bushes. It was like themed set pieces, like scary. And I never went because I was so terrified of even the idea of that.
Meanwhile, you told me a wonderful story that I think it's my favorite story about you, of your parents scaring you at home.
Oh yes, I think we've talked about it on the podcast.
Just give us a quick
that the
recap.
whipped cream. Okay, so should we take a break and then talk about it?
Sure. I'm blind. I don't know what time it is.
Oh, okay. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Great. And we're back.
We're back.
So let's talk about this story of your parents scaring you.
Okay, so my parents used to scare me a lot, and you could probably find this story somewhere else in the podcast. I don't remember which episode, but if you know, let me know. They liked to scare me, so they would hide behind corners and they would scare me a lot. Okay, and like they would like by scare me.
And
I
how
mean,
old were you?
like 6, 7, 8, 9, like in that range. This happened many years ongoing.
Yes.
And by scare me, I mean that they would like jump out from behind a corner and literally go like boo, you know.
Yeah, I love it.
But unsuspecting. Right?
I love it.
So one time I had my little snack pack, chocolate pudding, and I had the whipped cream on it, and I was going down the hallway, and my parents were hiding behind a corner and came out from behind the corner and said, boo. And I went, ah. And then I jumped back, and the chocolate pudding stayed in my hand, but the whipped cream stayed in midair and then went vroom, poof, and hit the floor. It was like perfect. It came clean off. The whipped cream came clean off and hit the floor.
Oh, God, that's one of my favorite stories of all time.
It was very upsetting to me. It was very upsetting.
Yeah, very upsetting.
Because you know how much I love whipped cream.
I do. You are a whipped cream fiend.
Yeah.
I will say that. You are always like out buying bottles of whipped cream.
Whoa. Oh my God. I'm always out buying bottles of
Well, let's
whipped
just say if
cream.
the house doesn't have whipped cream, Larry's going to be very unhappy.
But only when it's time to have ice cream. That's the only time that I'm doing that.
Well, I it's just a general thing I notice.
Uh-huh. I like whipped cream with my ice cream.
Yes, you do. Yes, you
Let's talk about this. You had a great pumpkin flavored muffin the other day.
Oh my God! We found a new diner.
Mm-hmm.
We randomly saw Fred Melamed there.
Yes, he
Acclaimed character actor. Fred Melamed. And they had homemade muffins, which not a lot of diners do, and I appreciate it.
And this diner did not seem like one that would have like
No,
really
it
good
didn't.
homemade muffins.
And they had this pumpkin cream cheese muffin, and it
It
was
was-
extraordinary.
It was really good.
extraordinary.
It was very, very good.
I mean, we've talked about this many times, but I love the fall flavors.
I love the fall flavors
I'm
too.
a big fan of the fall flavors.
That pumpkin spice,
pumpkin
the
spice,
pumpkin
maple,
pie.
all of it.
Oh,
I
how
love
about
it.
that? How about that pumpkin pie from Porto's?
Oh, we went to Porto's, got our little mini pumpkin pies.
Oh, so good.
Incredible.
They had like mini individual pumpkin pies that they were selling for like $3.
Yeah, and if you haven't been with us since episode 2 of this podcast, you should go back and listen to Let's Talk About Porto's,
Yeah.
where we tell you all about this amazing
Yeah.
place. But back to Halloween, when we were talking about like the scary places, the scare mazes, whatever.
Well, you're going to some scary mazes this year.
Oh my God, I'm going to Not Scary Farms like very soon.
Are you scared about it? I'm
actually
sad that I
am.
won't be able to go with
I'm
you.
very scared actually about going.
It's pretty fun, and they have a really decent like scenery budget. They make it look really good.
But you know how I feel about incredibly intense lighting and stuff.
Yes, there's one that I'm gonna have to look at it. There's one that I think you should avoid.
Yeah.
There's one maze in particular.
Yeah.
They might not be doing it this year, but they did it at least the last 2 years in a row. And it's called the Grimoire. And it's basically like you go into, it's like camping, and then it takes you like through like history, or it's very, very weird. But there's a part where you go through like a World War I like history like
Oh,
section,
God. I was already in a mass shooting.
and there's
I
like
don't need another.
there's like machine gun sounds.
I don't need another experience like
And I'm
that.
just like, I don't think that we should be doing machine gun sounds in a haunted house in the year 2025.
Yeah.
I think it's too real, and if we're not metal,
especially in America.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
And if we're not like metal detecting every single person that walks into this theme park, I do not want to be in a place where I cannot distinguish the sounds of an actual machine gun from a machine gun sound effect.
I will definitely not go in that
yeah.
one. for
But
sure.
everything else,
you think I'll be okay?
yeah, I mean, I would do like there's some that are just more like fantastical, like fantasy scary.
I like that.
and I,
like
think those
things
are
that
more
witchy.
fun.
I
Yeah.
don't love things that are like scary.
I
but I love
mean-
things that are witchy.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
yeah, but Not Scary Farm isn't very witchy.
No,
more
it's literally scary farm.
Yeah, it's more scary than witchy.
Yeah, I
And
know,
they
which
have,
is
like-
why I'm scared.
Yeah, and
I'm
they have all the
nervous.
scare actors like on the streets too.
Oh my God, do they attack you on the street?
Well, they're not allowed to touch you, but they do come up to you and make noise.
Well, if somebody does that to me, I'm gonna punch them in the face.
No, don't do that. They would never touch you. They would never touch
Okay.
you. They would lose their job if they touched you.
Okay.
And remember, these are regular people from Anaheim.
Yeah.
They're not, when you
Yeah.
when you actually
no
stop and think
offense
about
if
it.
you're listening to us and you're from Anaheim, but Anaheim people that we've experienced suck. So there you go.
No, they work at theme parks. That's their job. But that is one of the things I really do love about LA in particular during Halloween time is it really comes alive. There's so much great thrifting for costumes.
Yeah.
There's 3 different high quality theme parks that have great scare events. There's people that host like very elaborate Halloween parties.
Well, we also famously love Knights of the Jack.
We love Knights of the Jack.
Love Knights of the Jack.
And it's following the pumpkin theme.
Yes, the Knights of the Jack is like a pumpkin walk with amazing custom pumpkins.
Yes.
that are, like all lit up and you go through and it feels very witchy.
And they have the world's largest pumpkin.
Yes, they do have the world's largest pumpkin.
At least last year they did.
Yes, last year we ran into Nick Cannon
In a gorilla suit.
No, he wasn't in a gorilla suit.
Oh.
He was with somebody who was in a ginormous gorilla suit.
Yeah.
He was the man he was with had a gorilla suit on that was like 8 feet tall.
Crazy.
Like it was.
And we
like,
don't know who that
very
man
large.
was.
We don't know who it was.
We have no idea who that man was.
But Nick Cannon was next to him, and he had 4 of his 18 children with him.
He actually does have. That's like not an exaggeration, right?
I think he has like 12 or something.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
kids.
children.
He's a lot of kids.
But he was also married to Mariah Carey, right?
Yes.
Are any of the
yes.
children with Mariah Carey?
Unclear.
Unclear.
I can't imagine Mariah putting herself through having a
Through
baby.
birth.
Yeah.
Right, but he's no longer married to
No,
Mariah Carey.
my
That was very public
Yeah.
divorce, right?
Yeah, no, they're not together.
Oh.
They're not together.
Poor Mariah.
I know. Love her.
How about the fact that the day after Halloween, Mariah does her whole thing, and then it's Christmas time?
I know.
She always makes her "It's time"
Yeah.
video on November 1st.
Well, doesn't she ends the Macy's parade, right? On Thanksgiving.
no, Santa ends the Macy's parade.
Yeah, but like, there's a performer at the end of it.
Usually it's just Santa.
No, it's a performer at the end of it.
Oh, I don't know.
Come on.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Anyway.
But usually she posts a video on November 1st.
Yes.
That says, "It's time."
Yes.
And then, and then after that, it's officially Mariah Carey season.
No wonder Nick Cannon loves Halloween so much, girl.
He goes dormant on November 1st for a little while.
He goes into the cocoon.
So with your Halloween time this year, what are your goals?
Well, obviously I'm going to go to Nights to the Jack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go to this Not Scary Farm.
I'm wishing you luck. Back to the Not
I
Scary
don't
Farm.
like that you're wishing me luck. Like,
It's
I
fun.
feel like if I need luck to experience something, then it's probably not good for me.
Well, I think you'll be a little scared, and I really wish I was there to be with you.
Me too.
And it can get a little overwhelming. Like the last time I went.
Oh God, look, Larry.
The last time I'll tell you this. The last time I went, I did like maybe 3 mazes or so, and then it gets really late, and then all of a sudden you're like, how is it 1 a.m.? I think
1 a.m.
Well, I think it stays open until 2 a.m. It doesn't start until like 8 p.m.
Oh my God,
You can't-
Larry, how am I gonna do this?
Yeah. So then it's like, I mean, you can leave whenever, but then it's like 1 a.m. and people start clearing out.
Girl,
and
I'm going with Ryan. You know he loves the horror
yeah,
stuff.
he's gonna want to be there all night long.
Oh my God.
They're all of our friends are gonna want to be there all night long.
You should be there.
I'm sorry.
I'm scared now.
But so the last time I went, everyone wanted to do like a few more mazes, and I was like,
I want to do
I was like, I
roller
can't.
coaster.
Yeah, the roller coasters are open.
If I could only do one, what would be the one?
Well, I haven't even done every single roller coaster there, and the other thing is like the roller coasters can sometimes get long lines because
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I can only do one, if I can only afford the time to wait in one line, which one should I do?
Well, I've always wanted to do hang time, but I've never done it.
Okay, well, I'm talking about ones that you've done.
I've only done one roller coaster there. I
thought
think.
you've been on all of them. That's what you've
No,
said
no.
before.
No, I've never said that. I've only done Silver Bullet, which is the B&M inverted coaster, which is good. That's a good one. I don't think I went on any other roller coasters at Knott's Berry Farm. That's why I've been wanting to go for like a regular day at Knott's Berry Farm so that I could go on the other rides. But you are going with Jeremy, and Jeremy has been to Knott's Berry Farm regular,
Yes, he has.
Ghost Rider is the wooden roller coaster that's very, very good. It's supposed to be a great roller coaster, but it does get a very long line. I'm not sure how it will be during Scary Farm, but it does get a long line.
Well, I am going to find out one way or the other because I will be there.
Yeah.
Okay? I will be
But-
at the Not Scary Farm.
I had to sit out, a few of the mazes because it was just too much and just like hang out. The other great thing is they do have really good food.
Well, they invented the boysenberry.
Yeah. So they'll have, and I actually find the boysenberry to be very fall coated.
I agree.
I mean, it's a summer like treat, but I got like a boysenberry tart,
Yeah.
and it was very good.
Oh, well.
And they'll have lots of pumpkin things, lots of dessert options, lots of cheesecake and things like that.
well, all of those things sound fantastic to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. And of course, neither of us drink alcohol, but they do have lots of alcoholic beverages as
Yeah.
well. that you can buy.
Okay, great.
So, and they also have decent shows. Last year they had Elvira.
Yes, Mistress of the Dark.
Yeah, so they might have her again.
Yeah.
Or Puppet Up they've had before, which we went to see.
Yeah.
And they have, when I went, they had like this really cool circus show that was like a horror circus show. It was very cool.
Great.
It wasn't scary really. It was like it was dark themed.
No, it's correct me if I'm wrong. It's not themed for like children, right? It's not really like a kids event.
No, it's not.
It's an adult event.
I actually, I think that they, because Disney is so close by, Disney is like the kids market, and they tend to focus more on the adult market, serving alcohol, and you'll see a lot of 25 to 30s, Orange County people there.
Okay.
That's the demographic,
All right.
which can be fun.
Maybe. We'll see.
And
I'm very scared.
Yeah,
just
and you're
so
going
know.
with friends.
I'm actually petrified as we.
Well, no one is allowed to touch you, so you won't be physically hurt.
Yeah.
So that's good. But there are loud noises, and there are lights, and there are people jumping out at you. Yes.
Great. Sounds like a wonderful event for me.
Any movies that you haven't seen in a while that you're gonna watch this year? Excluding Halloween Town, Halloween Town 2, Calabar's Revenge, Halloween Town 3, Halloween Town High, and Halloween Town 4, Return to Halloween Town, or Twitches.
I might have to watch Halloween Town 3 and 4. I don't think we watched those.
Oh, Jacob.
Yeah,
My goodness.
We didn't, right? We didn't watch those last
I don't know. Halloween Town 3.
We definitely watched 1 and 2. I'll say that. We definitely watched that.
Yeah. Well, Halloween Town 3 is they're in high school, and it has Lucas Grabeel from High School Musical.
I don't know if we watched that.
Yeah, I don't think we did. So you might have to watch those.
So I'll watch those.
What other like, you're not really one to watch a horror movie. Neither am I.
No.
There's lots of scary movies out there.
There are many scary movies.
But I'm not one to really watch a scary movie that's
I've seen a lot of horror movies for somebody who does not, love them. But
But there's a difference between a scary movie and a Halloween themed movie.
Correct. Absolutely.
I prefer non-scary movies that are Halloween themed.
Yes, that is your preferred genre.
Like the Halloween Town films are not scary movies.
No.
They're just Halloween Town. They're just Halloween themed.
Correct.
Which I do prefer that.
I know you do.
Did we talk about our paranormal experience on the podcast? That I had a paranormal experience?
Oh my God, I don't know if we did.
Okay, this is a great final. Well, I don't know if it's our final story. We still have some time. But I had a paranormal experience.
Larry had his first paranormal experience.
And I'm sure that at some point on this podcast, I probably have said that I wanted to have a paranormal experience, and I never did.
And now you had it. So what happened?
So we were in, what was the name of the town?
New Hope.
We were in New Hope, Pennsylvania. Okay. And on their very cute town, by the way.
Yeah. Love.
Super cute.
Love.
Weirdly a gay town in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
But we were on their main street, and there was a store called
The Creeper Gallery.
The Creeper Gallery. And this store sells scary items.
Yes.
And
human bones, flesh.
yeah, so we walked in. We walked in, not flesh, but yes, human bones. We walked in, and the woman behind the counter was.
My dad refused to go in. By the way, he was with us.
Yeah, he was like, it was too witchy for him. I think. I think he was scared. It was maybe he felt like it was satanic.
Yeah,
it was not satanic.
No.
But
hail Satan,
Jacob. Jacob. It was not satanic. Anyway, so the woman behind the counter.
Yeah.
We walked in, and she was talking to like another, customer. And they were like, "Oh, do you know this person? Whatever." And she was like, "Oh yeah, I know them. I used to buy human skeletons from them." We're like, "Oh, Okay. So they have, lots of jewelry, lots of like just witchy, scary kind of dark items like that.
Yeah.
They had a full back section called, I think, the Red Room.
Yeah.
Or the Red Gallery or something like that. And all of those items were haunted items. And of course, we see that and we're like, well, we have to go look at the haunted items.
How could we not?
So we turn down. It's weird. You had to like make a turn, go down the hallway, and then make another turn.
Yeah.
And then you were in there. So we turn, we go down this hallway, and then we make another turn. And when I made that other turn, I felt like something was jumping out at me. It was the feeling that you get when something scares you and jumps out at you.
Yeah.
But like my chest tightened up, and I physically had like an
saw you.
involuntary
Yeah.
reaction where I went, huh!
Yes, you did.
But there was nothing there.
Right?
Nothing jumped out at me. And there wasn't even anything that was like around the corner that looked a little scary.
Right.
It was just the energy of the room.
It was your first paranormal experience.
I did not necessarily clock it as a paranormal experience until you said that.
Well, of course it was, because there was nothing to be scared of. You were looking down at like a broom closet, like when you turned that corner. Like there wasn't anything
right.
scary there. A spirit interacted with you.
Yeah. Or could it have been the anticipation of the moment?
No, it definitely could not have been.
So it was a paranormal experience
Yeah.
that I had.
Yeah.
And the cool thing was all of these items in this area were all haunted items. So they all had a spirit attached to them.
Yeah.
And they all had like little index cards that described the item, where they're from, the, rough estimate of the year, and a description of the spirit that is attached to the item. I thought that was very, very cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. There was like a 1925 dollhouse in there that
Scary.
was like the girl who owned it was murdered.
Oh
it was
my
like
gosh.
a whole thing. There were so many cool, just scary items. There was a human skull.
Yes.
Remember human skull? It was so cool. I loved it. It was my favorite store.
Ever?
Yeah,
Your favorite store in the whole world?
I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
I'm surprised there's got to be a store like that in LA.
I don't know. Those tend to come in smaller towns.
Small towns.
Small
Yeah.
town vibes.
Yeah. There is that like Mystic Museum in Burbank, but I don't know what that is really.
Well, when we were in Mystic, Connecticut.
Yes, we were in Mystic, Connecticut.
There was a witch store.
There was a witch store. That store was cute. They had witch supplies.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's this new girl on TikTok who I'm watching. She's not a girl. She's a woman. She's an adult woman. And she is a witch from Glasgow.
Yes.
And her thing is-
I hear her speaking to you sometimes. through
Okay,
the
well,
phone.
her handle is that Glasgow witch. And she makes the witchery of it all seem very accessible, which I love. She explains it's fierce. She explains it all.
She makes witching very accessible.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we need to stop gatekeeping witching.
I agree. I
don't think the witches are really gatekeeping.
No,
that's
they're
like
not.
that's not within
If
like
anything,
their
they want more people to join.
right.
Yeah.
And so she explained like all of these different. You're supposed to. She explained having a money bowl, which is like this thing that you can make that invites.
Larry's interested in witching for the monetary benefits.
No, I'm
Yes.
interested in witching for the spells.
Well,
you
because
say that
when we-
you're a witch and then you don't do any spells.
When we went in the store to go look at spells, you only wanted to get the financial success one.
Well, I'm
And
sorry that
now-
that's one of my goals in life.
And now you remember the Money Bowl video. of
I'm sorry
witching.
that being financially stable is one of my goals in life.
It's not. I'm not saying it. I'm saying you're very interested in the financial.
Well, what are
aspect.
your goals through witching? You can't judge another person's goals for witching. for spell crafting.
I'm just pointing out a trend, honey, that you care about the financials of which.
Well, I'm interested in the spells and the practices. I would like to see you do some spells and some practices.
Well, just because you don't see them doesn't mean they aren't happening.
Well, are they happening?
I've put a lot of curses on a lot of people.
So you're interested in it for the curses. You're interested in it for the hexes.
Yes, absolutely.
You just are hexing left and right.
I'm hexing left and right. honey.
Your goal with witchery is to make other people's lives more miserable. That's your only goal.
Chaos and anarchy.
Excuse me for wanting to make a few extra bucks. You want people lives to be ruined through witchcraft.
Oh my God. Have we done enough here? Can I stop this berating? I can't.
I mean, are you guys saying you want to be done with our Halloween episode?
I'm getting to the point where I'm very uncomfortable.
Okay, all right. We're close to wrapping up.
One final question.
Okay.
In your town growing up, was there like a haunted house?
No. Like a haunted house that people would like, that was like a dilapidated and abandoned and people would avoid?
Either
or like someone who set up a haunted house on Halloween.
Or.
No, there was not a scary house that was dilapidated and everyone avoided. And sometimes I have one memory of this girl that I was friendly with in school. I think we were in middle school, and her dad set up a haunted house in the backyard. It was very cool, actually.
Oh.
And it was like,
but not in the house.
No, it was in the backyard, and you would walk through it, and they had like kids from the neighborhood like doing scare acting.
Oh.
It was kind of cool, actually. They did a good job for like doing it in their backyard, in Long Island. Like it was kind of cool. And I remember everyone would do it. Like it was like the talk of the neighborhood. It was like, oh, you gotta go do the haunted house.
Yeah.
So that was really like the only time I wanted us to do like a haunted house, like at my house, but we never did.
Oh. Interesting.
Here's to the future.
Yeah. I mean,
one time, so when I was really young, my mom was an elementary school teacher, and then she became a middle school teacher later on. But when she was in the elementary school, they would have like a Halloween night, and she was a music teacher. So me and my dad, my mom, we like turned her classroom into a haunted house one year. That was really cool.
That's fun.
Yeah. So, that I have fond memories of that, because we had like strobe lights and like fog machines, like in my dad like owned that stuff, so we would like play around with that stuff.
Right. That's fun.
Yeah. How about you?
We had both the haunted house and the haunted house.
Really?
Yeah.
So who was give me the stories of each one.
Well, there was a house in the neighborhood that was very scary.
Okay.
Nobody would go by, and it was run down. It was always overgrown. Like, it was
Did anyone live there?
Yes.
Oh.
But it was like very witchy.
Okay. Did a witch live there?
House.
We don't know.
Unclear.
Okay.
Unclear. It was an old person.
Okay.
An older individual.
Mm-hmm.
And
a person experiencing age.
Not a person experiencing age.
Yes.
And then there was also somebody in the town who would have like a full haunted house experience.
Was it cool?
That you would walk through. It was kind of cool.
Was it the same every year, or did they change it up?
It was changed up.
Oh, so was it different themes each year?
Not really. It wasn't as extreme as like, Modern Family, the Dunphys. Like, it wasn't that extreme, but it was like extreme. Like you would go in and they would have rooms with like, the different doll, like, I don't know what do you call them?
That
like
you'd go
mannequin.
in the house.
Yeah, like you would walk through the rooms of the house.
That's hard.
And then like through the basement.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and like people would jump out at you in the
oh my
basement
gosh.
and stuff. Yeah.
That's all out. That's true all out.
Yeah, it was scary.
I remember there was a TV show called like extreme Halloween decorations or something, and it would like showcase people that did like amazing Halloween decorations.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to be like them.
Well, one day, honey.
One day. But today you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Let's Talk About That Pod.
Yes, and you can also let us know if you've had any haunted experiences, if you had haunted houses in your town growing up, if like what was your tea? Because I am genuinely curious.
Yeah.
If it's like kind of a universal thing that there's like that one house, or if it's like, you know, just little places here and there.
And if you have a cool name for my Demogorgon costume, let me know. I think that he should be called Demelissa Gorga.
I gotta go.
Come on, Demelissa Gorga? That's good.
Yeah, Melissa Gorga. Bitch, you would just need to wear a Melissa Gorga costume to be Demelissa Gorga.
Cause I'm on display, every single day, every day.
I gotta get out of here. We'll see you next week on Let's Talk About That. Happy
Bye.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween.